If you fire a blue shell from first edition in Mario Kart, does it like loop around the track and hit you? Or just blow up in your face? We're back and the speedrun is over. So settle in for 6 of the biggest stories from gaming over the last week. Mario Kart's second wave of DLC tracks are almost here. Just 2 days after this video goes live, maybe 3 if you live on the other side of the time zone, 8 new tracks will be coming to Mario Kart for those with DLC access. The DLC includes tracks previously seen in Mario Kart games from the SNES, Wii, DS, GBA, and even the mobile game Mario Kart Tour, including a track based on Sydney, Australia, the same city where this video is being made. For those who are unfamiliar, Nintendo is releasing the DLC over 2 years with a one-off purchase price or access included as part of Nintendo's upper price tiered online service. Do I agree with paying for something that's not going to be accessible until 2 years after? Absolutely not. Have I already bought it because I'm a sucker? My lawyer advised me not to answer that and to move on. However, we're not moving far, as some Nintendo developers are pulling an Ubisoft, as asmodee, how do you pronounce that? Are removing online access and multiplayer from their Switch games Pandemic and Catan. Pandemic is being removed from the store altogether. However, if you've already got it purchased and downloaded, you'll still be able to play offline. And Catan will have its price drop to reflect the fact that it's... Come on, really? You buy this game to play with people. How is anything other than a full refund acceptable for essentially disabling the ability to do that? I mean, you know what? I've kept my cool every week reading out developing company after developing company disabling access to products that we've paid for. But no longer. So you know what? Ubisoft appear to be trying to gain some credit back with the Assassin's Creed franchise. Within just 1 day of this video going live, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be getting a free DLC alongside update 1.6.0. Say what you will about the game, and I do by the way, in my review that drops this Friday, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it, and yes, that's a plug. But the team have done a phenomenal job constantly updating the game, improving content, and dropping more and more stories. I mean, how many offline single-player games can you think of in the last few years that are still being updated with free stories and updates almost 2 years after launch? Now, to be clear, Ubisoft, you're not off the hook, but I'll certainly praise a good move when I see it. One move I'm not sure on though is Steam banning logos and review scores in key art images on their platform. The company made the announcement last week stating that some developers overcrowded images to the point of indecipherability. Clearly they weren't thinking of the dyslexic presenters reading off makeshift teleprompters when they chose that word. But here we are. On one hand, it'll be good to have a nice clean image when looking at games, but on the other hand, I can see how game devs who spent countless hours of their lives and limited stress pools creating games would want to proudly display glowing scores and reviews. Not to mention the gamers with a few bucks to spare who use the scores to help settle internal disputes between which game to pick up and which to let go. Let me know what you think of the move down in the comments. Staying with Steam for a while longer though, the company has added official support for retro controllers. Specifically, you can now play Steam games with the NES, SNES, N64, and Mega Drive official controllers. This isn't just limited to remastered games for the original titles, by the way. If you want to pick up your speedrun of Elden Ring with a SNES controller or troll your fellow Halo players using an N64 controller, you're free to! But before you get too excited, Steam has confirmed the support is only for official controllers. So while your cool opaque controller might have all the same buttons and inputs, it's likely got a different configuration on its board. This is due to copyright issues. Therefore, it probably won't function as intended if you try it. Though, nothing stopping you from trying it. Or making a mod to make it work. God, I love PC gaming. Almost as much as I love Star Wars. Which makes me incredibly excited to tell you that Star Wars Jedi Survivor has a live page on Steam. No, this is not a drill. The page gives us a cryptic "coming soon" along with game launches in 2023. However, with 2 trailers and a Steam page, it's a fairly safe bet we'll see a price and release date very soon. The game is set 5 years after the events of Jedi Fallen Order, which is also 75% off on Steam at the moment by the way, and is set to continue the story of Cal, our young protagonist who everyone seemed to think would show up in the Kenobi TV series. Damn. Now I'm thinking about that moment in the final episode. Whew. I don't know if I can hold those emotions in for more than a minute. Luckily, I only need a minute to tell you about all the free games you can score this week. Steam is giving away nothing. Again. Though for the next few days, you'll be able to play Honor and Northgard free on the service. Epic Games are giving away Lawnmower Simulator. What is the world coming to? And Prime members have access to StarCraft Remastered, Zack McCracken and the Alien Menbinders, Family Mysteries Poisonous Promise, Beast of Muravilla Island, Recompile, and Scourbringer. And that's the show for this week. If you enjoyed the episode, please show your appreciation by hitting that like button. It takes a second out of your day, and it really makes mine. If you're looking for more gaming related news stories, there'll be shorts here and on my other socials throughout the week, along with another YouTube exclusive Gamesplaining episode next Tuesday. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any. He said he was sorry, and I wasn't ready for that. I felt like everything inside me just broke.